Hello there, everybody. This is Speckblocklime here with another video reaction for all of you today. Now, the video we're gonna do it comes from the channel JonTron, and the video we're gonna do is one of the early ones he did called Bubsy Collection. Probably meant to say Bubsies, I think, but whatever. We'll go with Bubsy. Either way. Now, this I don't know much about it, but I remember hearing about it a long time ago. There was a collection, or at least not a collection, but this kind of game was created. I guess they tried to be competitive, or I don't know what they were trying to do. All I know is that it wasn't really that good, and they tried to make it look like it was good, and it just wasn't. And I think recently, I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I think at least in the last 5 or 6, at least. I think they released like a revamp version of it for some reason on the new consoles and stuff. They released a new version, or at least I think a revamp of the original, like not of this part of this series, I guess, or only game. I don't know. All I know is they released. That's all I really know. All I know, and I know that one was also kind of bad, at least from what I've heard. But that's like all I've heard from osmosis, like online, just by randomly hearing people talk about it, or maybe even once or twice reading something about it. That's all I think I know about it, but we'll see how JonTron reacts to the game. All I know is it was not great. So here we go to the video.
Hello?
John, where are you?
I'm putting this episode off.
You need to stack up and come review this game.
But I'm not hiding though.
Is Jock gonna have to choke a bitch?
I think you bought it, Rockington.
Little skits that JonTron used to do. He still does them, I think, but they're different than they are now, I think. When I randomly seen the video like 2 years ago, it's different.
Oh. You're right, Jack.
I'm a little tired, I'm sorry. It's just, this is the only time I sometimes can record late. It's hard to be able to record sometimes. So even though I have a good amount of videos out,
Bobcat tune, I guess.
Doesn't mean I can record
Accolade tried to push their mascot of sorts.
all the time. It just happens that I accumulate some.
Did a good job here, guys. It's a cat, and you put him
I think, wasn't that show too? I don't remember that part.
Bubsy.
All I know was a game.
Encounters of the third kind. Now, how can I fail? I don't know. I don't see how I can fail.
Oh, jeez, I just don't really want to do this, but yeah, it's contracts and the sort.
Ooh.
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know. You're pretty safe with the chapter 1 called Cheese Wheels of Doom. So I'm willing to wager that everything could go wrong. The first thing you'll notice is that this game is a little something I like to call a float game. As in, everything's floaty! Even Bubsy. In fact, that's one of his main moves. I find it a bit curious that they designed a Bobcat to have 2 abilities, jump and float. What kind of character design is this? It'd be cool if he was like, a flying squirrel or a bat even. Then I'd have reason to feel justified in gliding. I mean, when's the last time you were hiking and a freaking bobcat just came floating by? It didn't happen! It's because it can't happen! I know some of you might call that nitpicking, but look how stupid it looks.
Yeah, kind of. It feels like it's like the least bad thing out of the game, if you really want to actually include that as a bad thing.
Background is really disorienting.
I guess I get it.
Watch. When you jump up high, it just sort of stays put and all the platforms around you completely vanish, and it gives you a pretty poor idea of where you reside spatially. Also, every single button jumps. That's a pretty good allocation of your buttons. Oh, is that a save
all
point?
The buttons?
Let's go check it out.
Oh, what?
Am I stupid? I really thought that was a save point. Like, seriously, doesn't that look like a midway save point to you? No, whatever, you're right, I forgot. Gumball machines are the cause of 200,000 deaths a year. It's serious. Everything is just really shoddy. The hit detection is weird, the jumps are hard to make, and what? what killed me here?
Wait,
I mean, as you
what?
can see, there is a giant space in between me and Steve Martin Jr. here. What?
Was it this one
Feels
also
like
that
they
had
wanted to
that
make
issue with
something
the
like Sonic the
jumping?
Hedgehog
That
here, but the
sometimes
levels are
jumping
built
can
like
actually
it's
hurt
Mario.
you? I don't
He's got some
remember.
sorta
If it
ice
had that
momentum
mechanic
going
too.
on here.
But there's
If
some
you start
games that I
running, you'll build
remember.
up
I
ridiculous
never played
speed.
them, but I heard
Since you
that they had the
die
mechanic
in
where
one
jumping
hit,
also
your
hurts you.
adventure's bound to end in seconds.
Maybe not the
It's like
jumping,
they
but
didn't want you to have
supposedly
fun with this
landing
game. They wanted you
again.
to feel like a 4-year-old who just ran out into
Like,
an
why
ice
would they
rink
put that
wearing
mechanic in?
a frictionless feet. Oh, what's going on here, Bubsy? You feeling all right? I melted? Was that falling damage? They put
Yeah, see, that's what I was
falling
saying.
damage
That's what I was
in their
saying. Yeah, see, fall damage.
2D
That's what I was
platform
thinking
game?
about.
It's optional, but you can take these alternative paths that spice up the gameplay a bit. So let's see where this one takes us.
Alright, let's see what happens. Next, some craziness next.
What? It took me to the beginning of the level. Who cares? I don't care. I don't even care.
Oh.
This game wouldn't even be so bad if they slowed down the pace a bit and zoomed the screen out. Everything's too close up. Before you know it, you get pelted with something you didn't even have a chance to react to. You never know what to expect next. You just gotta kind of carefully inch along to beat this game, and hey, that's just no fun. No, look! There is falling damage in this game. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
You can't put falling
Oh my
damage in a
God.
freaking platformer.
Yeah, it's like jumping a lot.
It's like putting
That'd be
gravy
weird.
on Skittles. Alright, almost done with this.
Okay, I don't know
Just
about that
gotta get a
analogy,
little-
but okay. Or a reference or example.
Jumping in a car killed me. No, I don't really. That's the way we wash our hands.
I'll take your hit, Bubsy. I see what you're saying.
Huh.
Hey, don't you worry. We're on the same level.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Let's try Bubsy 2. Maybe this one's a little better.
What could possibly go wrong?
Was I remembering there was a sequel?
Bubsy 2! Bubsy 3! Bubsy fucking 2!
Bubsy, 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 Bobcat.
Oh, and don't expect those amazing puns to stop anytime soon. If anything, it speeds up.
Yeah, it just shows an example of what they were trying to make Bubsy a name. But the only way you can really make a name isn't just by being quirky or having your method of doing things. There's a reason that it's doing things or representing something. Either your characteristics or the thing that it's representing is memorable.
Apparently, though, he likes it. So I can choose between
You can't just
one
force
player,
it, and I feel
Grand
like
Tour,
Bubsy was
whatever
something that
is,
was almost
and play for
forced.
points. Yeah,
So
play
much
for
that maybe
points.
people
Gotta
actually
get that
hated it
gamer
because it
score
was
up and
forced.
post it to SNS
That and a few other
Live,
things,
yo.
I'm sure.
Yo, Gatorade me, bitch.
Was the ending of Bubsy 1 that fantastical? Did some plot development end up causing the Bubsy universe to become a 1984-esque dystopian future? Well, clearly one thing's for sure. I gotta pick from West Wing and East Wing. Never mind Bubsy 1 and Bubsy 2 over here, you know, the whoever they are. So it would appear that Bubsy's in some weird place and he's gotta go to all these places and beat the levels. Don't worry, it's all very well explained. Well, this time around, at least we got more buttons to work with. You can jump, glide, and use an item. Now, by far, the best feature in this game is whenever Bubsy dies, he'll say the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'll be back. Oh, nuts. Oh, keep it up. Just keep it up.
He'll make some quote from a famous movie or something. Although dissimilar to the likes of Duke Nukem, when Bubsy makes these references, it's not endearing. It's just annoying.
Is the writer's strike over yet?
Apparently not, Bubsy. Apparently not. Wow, they
Wait, that was
should've called
Bubsy
this
too?
game
That's kinda weird.
Drugsy. I mean, wow. Looks like it's on drugs. What's going on in this picture? It's like some Salvador Dali shit. You got pig statues and bouncing pigs and pig lady. What is this? What is Pig World? Oh, it's Hamelot. It's Hamelot. Good one, Bubsy. Hey, wanna be a cast member on Saturday Night Live? I know
Oh my
you'll
God.
make the most of it. I'm leaving
Just saying, you can
It's
see
just
it and
like
feel
they
it,
drew
like
up
the
about
forcefulness
200
of this
assets and
character.
dumped them all into this
Trying to
world
make
with no
it,
cohesiveness
I don't know from what
whatsoever.
group,
I mean, I guess it
but
seems like
they're-
they're really
they're-
trying here, but
I don't
my
know.
God, it's a clusterfuck to the eyes.
their promotional
I can't
character
play
ever
this.
and
It's like a fever
possibly
dream.
later
Why
on
is he
more
doing that?
stuff for it.
Why is he doing that for?
But obviously it didn't take off because the
It's
Bubsy
hard to
brand just
explain, but
died
you don't
there.
get the same kind of environmental feedback like you would in Donkey Kong. Bubsy doesn't have much weight or feel like he's really there, so it's hard to play and control.
Yeah, yes, and then that's why it's bad that the floaty character suffers fall damage.
Bubsy 2 is marginally better than
Actually,
Bubsy
this is
1,
what is it
but
trying to
it's
do? Be
honestly only
realistic or
because of the better
something?
art
Either they made a
design.
mistake or
Okay,
it's
this
just
whole
trying to be
situation's
realistic
starting
or
to make me
something.
vomit my mouth a bit, so let's graduate to our final stop on this journey.
Oops, excuse me.
You don't
built
want
it,
this.
something.
You think you want this now, but trust me.
Like I said, I can't remember if
Bubsy 3D
the new
for the
Bubsy thing was
PlayStation 1.
either like a
Apparently,
remake
it's
or
literally
remaster
gold
of the original
export.
story.
One of the sleeper hits of '96. Yeah, a quote from the guy who made Bubsy 3D. Run, jump, swim, and fly anywhere. Get your paws on a mess of atoms for extra lives? Okay, hold the phone. Having one-ups in your game is not a selling point.
What?
Let alone a bullet on the back of the box. I mean, you can just tell they were really stretching to say even
Yeah, they were just-
one good thing about this game.
They were really
Playing
trying
cat and mouse
to
in
make it to sound
two-player.
good
Yeah,
and playable and all
Hey,
that
this
stuff.
game's from the good old days where the game manual is actually the cover of the jewel case. And by good old days, I mean good lord is it hard to get this thing out. It's got these two little bumps here that keep it from slipping out and 4 pins holding it in place. There's really no easy way to get it out. Not like you're gonna need instructions on how to play Bubsy 3D. An instruction manual on better game selection might be more useful to you at this point.
I don't want to do this. I'm just letting you know that this is a bad
having a hard time.
idea.
What could possibly go wrong?
Whoa, hey!
Does this one count as Bubsy
We
3?
know where
Even
all
though it's
the
called
budget
3D?
went. So, as it would seem, the bad guys in Bubsy 3D are the sneezing enemies from the first game. I like how that's actually what they went with. As if they were like, nope, they were the first enemies in the first one, that's it, they have to be the main enemy. We can't come up with anything better than this, than fucking this! Dude, Parallel Universe Shigeru Miyamoto's like the Goombas that the first enemy you see in the first game. That's it, the main villain. 5 stars, 8 plus,
Oh my God.
4 stars! Man, if these are the cutscene graphics, I don't know that I want to see the real game. Bubsy is 3D in Forbidden Planet. Because talent.
They were trying to make too many puns that didn't work.
There you have it. Bubsy 3D. Now this is truly art right here. Yeah, you are looking at fine art. Where do we even begin with this? Bubsy 3D's controls can't even be categorized as bad. They're closer to unfinished. It's nonsensical how you move in this game, and it goes beyond every gaming convention. It's hard to explain, but you can't run around freely like in Mario 64. You can only go straight forward and straight back. To turn, you literally have to move your trajectory left and right and then go forward when you got the direction you want to go. In turn, this makes Bubsy 3D feel more like a freaking strategy game than a platformer. And, oh, don't you forget, this game wants you to know that this is the true essence of a platformer.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms?
Now, if you would just take a nice look at these platforms.
I mean, yeah, let's see.
That sure is
Let's
a
see where it goes from
platform,
here.
all right. A non-colored, non-polygonal, non-textured
Early 3D. Ooh.
Bubsy 3D! Literally a platformer! Oh, God! Oh, God! Who looked at this and thought it was okay? This is what the alpha version .001 of a game should look like, not the finished product.
Ooh.
Now, it is true that Mario
For some of the
64
graphics.
revolutionized 3D platformers.
I mean, yeah, they did what they did
expected
with what they did what they could with what they had and what was possible in the system at the time. They maxed out as much as they could.
Came out October 31st, 1996.
That's the difference. And in this other game, it just looks like they really tried to be lazier than they should.
32-bit limitations. Just take a look at Crash Bandicoot, still before Bubsy 3D on August 31st, 1996. So let's talk about jumping. When you jump, and this is every time you jump, for some reason the camera pans down at the ground. I suppose to help you see where you're gonna land, but after a while it just kind of gets nauseating.
Yeah, the craziness. Look at that. Oof.
There were just so many
Confusing,
cool
and I don't like looking at it,
impossible to
kinda.
count them all off the top of my head. And oh,
I feel like I would only want to
sweet.
look at something
Bubsy
like this
still
if it came
says
from like
things.
Minecraft, and even
Oh,
Minecraft
does he ever
would
still
have
say
better design level and gameplay than this. Oof.
Now, how truly ironic. A game designer's job, in most cases,
Sorry.
is to create a living world that ceases to be fake in the mind of the player.
I mean,
Think
yeah,
about
one
it.
of the big
Even if the
reasons
game
to do that.
constantly breaks the fourth wall like in Duke Nukem or Monkey Island, the world is still believable. Your suspension of belief kicks in, and your mind allows you to.
There's a lot of different game and ways to make it. This is one of them.
When a game like Bubsy 3D makes
this is an example of what not to do.
It just seems foolish. Having the designers of this game refer to themselves as designers, something just feels wrong about it. Game theory time!
Oh my god.
I mean, look at the walls and the ground. It's about as basic as you can get for polygonal gaming. Bubsy himself is the best looking model in the game, and even he has only like 5 frames per animation. I suppose what your goal in this game is to find the 32 missing pieces of your escape rocket or something. There's 16 levels in this game, so
I haven't talked much, like I said,
pieces per level.
You want to listen to some parts I get distracted and listen to it too much.
It looks like Sonic 3D Blast. Almost makes you feel a little bad. Someone put their heart and soul into this game, and maybe it was really the best they could do. I mean, they even named different areas and gave the levels clever little names like Claws for Alarm and Claustrophobic and Catatonic Catastrophe.
Did I just say I felt bad? Let me rephrase that. I feel bad for me.
You think I'm skimping you here or something? No, this is all there is to show. There's nothing more.
Yeah, there's nothing extra from what I remember. It's just literally what you're looking at is everything. Looks pretty empty too and boring.
I mean, if you can't
Sorry, I need to make sure that something is like getting recorded correctly. So if you see me messing around a little bit, sorry, it's just to make sure it's being recorded correctly. There are moments that I've been quiet because I still don't get why. Who tried to do this? Why did you think it would work? And then you made sequels to the original. You think it would have been a one-time experiment? That if it didn't look good, it could have just been a write-off that would have been fine.
That's it. That's the best.
As just a one-time thing, and then
that's the best thing in the whole game. He's fucking with
I
my
don't know.
TV. Good.
I think you know. Admit it or not, you just have to know that you failed at making your game when the player has a hard time walking from point A to point B. Now, no distractions, no obstacles, just
yeah. If the game just makes it not work well, where you're going one way to get to the other parts, so you're like,
Bubsy's drunk as
that is
shit
not
again
good.
and heavily armed with puns.
You know, Jacques, we didn't have to do all that. Play all those games. You know, Rockington agrees with me. Okay, you can.
All I know, I think I remember hearing is people also talk bad about the supposed new version that came out, which was either a remap or just a new version game or something.
I didn't mean it.
Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god. But anyways, yeah, like just the design, the way it's played, I'm like, all of them are just. But I think the 3D one was just more not great because you know it has more stuff connected to and shown, I guess.
Hey, don't be the Bogart, a Humphrey Bogart, that is. That kind. Also, if you're looking for some more JonTron content, there's 2 videos right there that you can click on, and the YouTube they programmed.
There are a few videos that I haven't done because I'm not sure if I should or not. Not because I think they're really controversial or anything, but it's like, you know, I'm not sure. Like maybe I'll go back to them eventually and do some of those. But for now, I've been doing certain videos, and sometimes for some channels I might just skip them. Not because I think they're really bad, like I said, but it's just. Maybe there's something I don't want to listen to at that moment. Maybe there's not much I can say. So unless it's something, what's the word? Really interesting. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to really add. I'm just a little confused about this game character-ish, with quotation marks, I guess, was trying to be turned into this professional, you know, like mascot that would be remembered and understood and loved by so many. I'm like, you can't really force it that hard. It usually has to happen organically. But I guess it's just something they kept trying, and then through the 3 games, then they did a supposed reboot, or at least are trying to do one, or something. I don't know. I feel like they should just leave it alone, just let it be part of a history of gaming, instead of trying to bring it back, which they tried already recently. I'm like, I don't know. If we can at least still stay part of like pop culture iconism, even just a little bit, it's probably gonna still stay that for a while. So I don't know. So anyways, that's all I really have to add. Like I said, not much I can add. It's just that it's known to be not great, the games, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna add. You know, this has been Speckblocklime. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you can get notified about future videos. Hopefully you guys check out this, but if not, please give at least other videos of his JonTron's a view, so hopefully they get a little bit of, you know, more obviously credit about all the videos they've done. What else am I gonna say? I'll try to put links down to social media down below, links down to the video and the owner down below, you know, sure. We can give them all those views too. Not much I can add. Strange experience, but I kind of got right what I thought, even before the certain things happened about that. You know, I knew it was going to be interesting to a point. So anyways, hopefully you guys are doing okay there. Take care and have a good day.